Hey everybody, I'm back from Alaska and I thought I would do a quick Friday Reads video since it is, Friday and everything. This weekend I will actually have time to get together with Lisa, and so we should be filming some better videos that are not taken with my cell phone all shaky like this, and hopefully get back to our regular schedule that we were doing last year. I've really missed doing that. I've missed hanging out with her to film those videos. And the better editing that she does. So last week I read, did not get as much read during vacation as I hoped. I didn't think I'd actually get that much read because vacations are always busier than you think they're going to be. I don't take vacations where I sit on a beach and read all the time. But I really should. It sounds right up my alley. But I started The Weight of Feathers on my way home from Alaska on the plane. But the way that flights from Alaska go, you leave at like 12:45 at night. And so the first two flights of 3 flights that I took on Monday, I just slept all the way through them. So there wasn't a lot of reading. And then I didn't have too much of a layover. And so I only got about halfway through The Weight of Feathers, but I'm really liking it so far. I thought it would be very Romeo and Juliet because that's how it seems. It's like 2 warring kind of circus families who hate each other. But there's some nice twists to it, so I'm looking forward to finishing it and reviewing it in the circus book video that I'm planning on doing. I also read the Notorious RBG by Irin something. I have forgotten the full name of the authors, so I'll just put it down here in a second, and then I'll also put the info in the info, which is a short and sweet kind of biography of the Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and I knew some of the things that are covered in the book, but I didn't know most of them, and was simultaneously really excited to learn about this amazing woman who is helping shape our country, and really upset that I was never taught anything about her in history classes, which is not surprising at all, but I thought it would be important to bring that up because March is Women's History Month, and we just had International Women's Day earlier in the week, which, yeah, I love that. So that's what I read this week. So this weekend I'm going to hopefully try to finish The Weight of Feathers, and yesterday I started the last book in Gail Carriger's finishing school series, Manners and Mutiny, and just like with every Gail Carriger book, I start it and go, this is my favorite. These are my favorite characters, and I love them so much, and no other characters can come before them. And yeah, I know I said that with every book, but I really think that's the case with the Finishing School series. I love Sophronia, and I love just like all the little characters, and I just love them so much. And there's Bumbersnoot. Okay. You should read those books if you haven't already. What else? Oh, yeah, I probably will not have a lot of time to read this weekend. I've got to work tomorrow, and unless it's really slow, I don't read at work very much. And then on Sunday is my deadline to finish writing this book that I'm working on. I'm in this Facebook group. Okay, so on Twitter, the young adult author Bree Despain said that she wanted to set this goal because she needed to finish writing a book by March 13th. And she wanted to know if there were people who wanted to join her in this kind of goal of getting a book written by then. And she started a Facebook group. And so I joined the Facebook group because I wanted to finish this book, and that seemed like a reasonable amount of time in which I could finish it. So I joined it, and it's been a lot of fun because there's a lot of people, published authors, unpublished authors like me, who are just getting together and just giving each other support and putting like their updates on what they've written, and and just cheering each other on, which is really, really cool. And yeah, I'm at the very end of my book. I don't know how many more words, but it's not too many, like a couple more scenes and like maybe one more chapter that I'm going to write. And then I'll have that finished, and I need to go back and edit all the other books that I've written. So that'll be exciting and terrifying, you know, like writing a book should be. But authors who have families and jobs and can write and publish books and then still have like a life and read on top of that, I don't know. I guess they just don't sleep. That must be it. Yeah, writers are crazy. I love it. So yeah, that's it for me. I've only got 2 books on the radar, and whatever comic books come my way. So tell me what you're reading this weekend. I want to talk about it. If you want to talk about Gail Carriger, come meet me in the comments. I love you, Gail Carriger. And make sure you do all those nice things you can do on YouTube, like this video. Like I said, comment below with what you're reading this weekend. And subscribe if you haven't already. Especially if you like circuses, because that's coming up. I'm going to do some circuses. And share this with your friends. Okay, I'll see you later.